For me, you are able to see my screen, and then I can proceed. Okay, thanks, Andrea. Okay, so okay, let me just delete all these things. So what we were talking was about, I mean, I will recap quickly. So we had one Excel file in the data set in Excel, right? And then there was an option to bring that data using the get data Excel workbook, and we were able to bring it here: amount, country, items, price, quantity, and territory. Right? Now, once the data is here inside Power BI, we have the option to start building our reports, and that option is here in the first one as the default. And as you can see in the down here, page 1, then there is a plus sign called next new page. Click on that. It is giving a page 2, just like Excel, page 3, page 4, page 5. So these many reports, different reports you can create. For example, let me just go to the page 1. So everything is blank now, nothing is there. So let me say that, okay, I will just focus on the simple thing to make you understand. Let me just say I want to analyze the sales amount by country, right? So the first thing you can do is, if you are not sure about which visualization I should click, what type of visualization is this, then you say that, okay, just say I want to do the analysis by sales amount. Click this. When you click the amount, automatically one of the visualization out of these many is selected. Which one is selected? It is already highlighted here on the right hand side, this one. So it is saying this one, clustered column chart. So clustered column chart type is selected by default, and you know that this is a bar chart. The bar chart will always have x-axis, y-axis, and the legend. So this horizontal thing is called x-axis. Right now there is nothing on the x-axis, and the vertical is y-axis, which is, we are having the amount field in the y-axis, which is showing me total amount. So now I can bring other fields in the x-axis and in the legend. Now typically these type of chart type, which is column chart, bar chart, clustered column chart, clustered bar chart, stacked column chart, stacked bar chart, these type of chart type are used when you have your data which you want to analyze has categories. So we call it as a dimension. That one is the fact and one is dimension. Fact means those columns or those fields which represent some number, like quantity, amount, these kind of fields are called facts. So this amount can be anything: sales amount, expense amount, marketing amount, marketing cost, whatever number type of thing which you are analyzing is called fact. And then on top of that you have the dimension. Dimension means you want to analyze amount by country. Okay, country is a dimension. You want to analyze by territory. Territory is another dimension. You want to analyze by let's say product category, another dimension. So there are different layers of dimension where you do the data analysis, right? So these are the dimensions which you normally bring in the legend and in the x-axis. So now you have the total amount, 1.487 billion. Now you want to say that, oh, you know what, this total amount I want to see by country. So what I can do here is that I will drag and drop the country field in the x-axis. So what it will do here is that this total amount will be divided into country wise. Look here, when I will bring the country to the x-axis. Now you're saying the total amount 1.5 billion, 1.4 billion is divided between India and UAE. So this is the India, this is UAE. And if I want again to, so that is why it is called dimension. The country is one dimension. So the country is on the x-axis and amount is on the y-axis. Then I say that, you know what, I want to see by province or territory of that country also. So then probably you can bring the territory here in the legend. So one category is country. Within that legend, so it will divide that country sales amount by territory, how much each territory is contributing. So this is UAE, Abu Dhabi, UAE, Dubai, UAE, Sharjah. And this is India, west, south, north, east. So that way legends are used. Okay, not necessarily you want to analyze by territory. Maybe I want to analyze by date. So then I can, so it's too much, not all the date. I can bring month wise. So it becomes like January, February, March, India, UAE. Now this representation is not, say, it's not fixed thing. It depends. Like, okay, maybe I want to month here in the x-axis. January, February, March. So I want to analyze month wise, and then in the month I want to analyze by country. So side by side. So it depends how you want to, it's like a cube, the dimension cube. How you want to do, by country, then by month, or first by month, then within month, first month wise and then country wise. So this is where you play around with the x-axis and the legend. Your fact is here in the y-axis, but on that one, x-axis and the legend giving you option to play around that how do you want to represent your data. So probably this is a very good way of representing the data, that by month, and within each month you have the comparative between India and UAE sales, right? Now this is one report. Then I can right click here and say rename this page, just like Excel. I'll rename it sales by month and country. So this is my, just take it as a basic. This is a very basic thing, but in normal conditions, you're not making like this, wasting so much of a space. But I'm just giving an example that how it looks like. And then I go to page 2, and I make it here. Let's say again, sales amount or quantity sold. I want to analyze quantity sold, and I want to analyze by item, right? So it is Lenovo and Apple. So by item, quantity sold. Now this time I'm not analyzing by amount, but rather I'm analyzing quantity sold. And then I can divide further, that I can bring country in the legend. So this is sales amount by month by country. This can be another report. Right click, rename, and I say, sorry, right click, rename, and I say quantity sold by product and country. Right. So this is one report. This is another. Maybe I can you know, change the nature of the report. Instead of bar chart like this, I can try another one. Sorry. I select this visualization. I click on the other. I can represent it like this, you know. So Lenovo, India, UAE. So comparative, you know, this is called stacked onto one another, a stacked bar chart. You can also have a stacked column chart, you know. It will be looking like this, stacked column chart on top of each other. One is the cluster one, which is like this, side by side, and one is the stacked. So the difference, both are same. But the difference is, in the cluster, it is side by side. In the stack, it is on one on top of the another. Same thing goes if I want to represent it by bar chart. I can represent it using simple clustered bar chart like this. Okay. But if I want to represent on the stacked, I can click on this one. Then there is something called percentage, right? If I want to see 100% stacked, this is a stacked comparative by quantity, right? So it's saying quantity sold 21,000 and quantity sold here 14,000, right? So this is obviously, by looking at the graph, you can see that India quantity sold is greater than UAE quantity sold. Obviously, you can, you know, if you move the mouse, it is showing me, right? Then Apple, but in case of Apple, both are like 14,000, 13,000, almost equal. But unless until you bring the mouse, you're not able to see, right? So there is option to display the data here. Now, regarding all the formatting thing, you have to go into this one, the second one. The first one is the building your visual, which is selecting the type, bringing the columns. After that, any formatting, you can go here. Okay. Now, in this formatting, there are many things. I will not tell you everything today because it will be confusing. I'm just telling, I want to display the data here inside the chart. For that, maybe, you know, bars. No, there is not bars. Maybe the legend is on. Okay. No, this is legend. Legend is this one, the one which is representing the color. So you can, okay, let me show you one thing. Legend. Now if I want to do something formatting of this legend, right? So position is on the top left here. I want to change the position. So I can, these are the options where let's say I want to show the legend in the middle. So center left or center right. Okay. Bottom center, center left, center right. So let me select center left. So either on the left hand side, it is in the center, or let me select top center. So the legend is showing here. Okay. Or let me select bottom center. So the legend is showing here. So whichever suits to you, you can select. And maybe you, if I want to say that, oh, this heading also, I want to bring it in the center. So that heading thing, where is that? The heading thing will be, it is not showing in here any heading. So it will, either it will be general or visual. So in the general, title is on, quantity sold by item. And I can select, just like Word Excel, I want to make it center position. Okay. Like this. Maybe the title, I can increase the size. Maybe this one, the legend, I will go here and text. So increase the size. So these are the formatting things which are available here in this option. That by default in the visualization, you have the selection of the visualization. Once you select the visual, you bring the columns, then anything about the formatting is here. Make sure that you have selected this visual showing the line. Go to this visual, and then you have all these options. For one of the very famous example is that normally this visual should have borders so that it is very clear. So you can always go to this format, general, and you go to effect and visual borders. If I do that, it becomes like a permanent border. It looks good, you know. So all these formatting thing about the visual is all here. So this has, you have to explore this, you know. There are a lot of things, lot of formats are there. So don't worry, it will be, I mean the more you practice onto it, the more you give your time, you will become expert. Becoming expert in format, I don't consider it as a Power BI expert. But yes, obviously, if you are using a tool, you should know the format. That will give you a privilege on presenting your report better, right? So this is like the normal way of creating the reports in Power BI, using these tabs here, and in each tab there will be some message. Okay, this one is representing quantities sold by product and country. Okay, maybe you can decide that no, just let me right click, rename, and I say that this tab, this report represent quantities sold. So this quantities sold can be, okay, this is by country and by product, that is fine. I can make one more report here, and maybe I will select the donut chart, and I say that represent the quantities sold in value, and in the legend I will say show by country. So now this one is showing me the quantities sold by country. This one is showing quantities sold by country. This is showing me quantities sold by product, by item, and then by country. Okay, so yeah, just not to confuse you, let me just select this quantities sold by item. Let me remove like this. Okay, so this is quantity sold by item, quantity sold by country. Again, I can go here, click on the format, go to general, go to effect, and say visual border. Now this report, I am saying this is representing all type of the visualization of the quantities sold. Maybe I can show here, let me say line chart. Okay, now line chart is this type of chart. I told you when you have category, then you use this type of chart. But when you have timeline, like month, date, then you use this one. So I want to represent quantity sold, so I will push this thing into the x-axis, right? And sorry, in the y-axis, this is the chart. So in the y-axis, it is representing quantities sold, right? 64,000. But then in the x-axis, I will say that, okay, show me quantities sold by month. January, February, March, it is like this. And then I say that, okay, this is overall quantities sold by month, representing like this. Now show me by country also. So I will put into the legend. So this is showing me quantities sold by month, and this is representing two line chart is representing by country. So they're going side by side, you know, each month and then by country. So these are the different ways of representing data. There is no hard and fast rule, or there is no defined rule which type of visualization you will, but from the general experience you will come to know as and when you practice that which one is representing what type of report. Right? Let me try it one more. So this is called, this chart is called bar chart, and stacked bar chart. This one is called donut chart, representing this one. This one is in this line chart. I can make it area chart also, representing like this by area. I can make it like a stacked area chart. So it all depends that what type of data I have and what type of data I want to represent. So if I use it like area chart, line chart, it will be representing in that way. So that is one thing. Then let me try to use one more here. Quantity sold. Let me show you on top. Let me bring it here. And so now here, let me use this one. Okay, let's use this. Where is that cue card? Okay. Let me use this metrics. So this metrics thing is, there are two things. One is tabular, one is metrics. So metrics will have row, column, value. So obviously in the value I will bring the quantity sold. So this is showing me here 64,790. Now it has rows. So I'll say that okay, bring the item here in the rows. So Apple quantity sold, Lenovo quantity sold, and then total. Right? Then what I'll do, I will bring here country in the column. So it will say that Apple 28,000, India this much, UAE this much, Lenovo the total this much, So this is called metrics type of data, where you have less data that you can, but when you have very big data, like lot of data, then don't try to do this one. Try to do any of this type of the visuals. That is better way to represent. But when you have very less data, then you can probably use this metrics type. And again, this is too small. Then what to do? Go to the format. Then I'm talking about, first let's talk about the header. So where is that? Row header. So I have to do something here, row header, okay. It is 10, let me make it 20. Oh no, this is too much. Okay, let's make it 15. So this is the row header, okay. Then I have column on top, so let me do something on the column header. Same thing, 15. Okay. Then probably I can make some background color. Something like this, background color. Then I have these values, okay. Let me go to values, make it 15. So the type of the visualization is very much important in selection when I have the data, what type of data I'm representing. So this is all quantities sold in a different way. Quantity sold by item. This is also quantity sold by item, but it represented like this, This is quantity sold by country, represented in the donut chart, which is very good. That India's share is 56%, UAE share is 43%. This is represented in a time fashion, like month-wise, Jan, Feb, March, how the sale quantity is being sold every month in both the country. So obviously here it sees that there was a little bit of dip in India's quantity sold from 12,000, now it is 11,700, but again March it is fine, it is showing 12,980. In UAE case it is rising constantly, it is going up, right? So comparative, when you have big data of comparative data between two region or country, you use line chart. When you have to represent something as a percentage share, then you can use this donut chart. When you have something to represent the actual amount in the category, then you can represent bar chart or column chart. All different type of this you can use. So this is where, in a general idea of using these visualization chart, bringing the columns and formatting the chart. So I'll take a pause here and allow you, everyone, you guys can try at your end, and just let me know if you have any problem in trying. So I can suggest something here. Maybe one of you can share your screen. Maybe Andrea, you can start. You can share your screen, and you can show what you are trying. Then that will be good.
Hello.
Yeah.
Is it visible? The screen
Uh,
is.
no, you have to click on the share, and
No, it's already shared.
um, anyone else you are able to see?
No, we are not able to see.
No, when you click share, then there is two options. One is the entire screen, and one is the window which you want to share. Which window? Then you
Yeah.
have to click that and then share again. There is a two step.
Yeah, there is two option: window and entire screen. So I can click the entire screen.
And then,
Right?
yeah, you click entire screen, and then it will come. You know.
Yes.
You have to click on the entire screen. Then only it will come.
Yeah, but it is just stuck somewhere.
Oh. Oh, let
Just a
me.
moment. Just. It is. Is any option is like is it activate? You have to activate it from your screen something, because it is not sharing, because I am not able to click on the share button. It is not uh, proceeding.
Okay, just let me check 1 second.
Okay.
Probably that uh, is the reason. So No, it is already on. Who can present? It is everyone. Um, Anyone else? Can you try to share and see that if you are able to share? Maybe.
But from my end, it is not allowing me to proceed with.
Um, Maybe anyone else? Can you try? Tansen, can you try? Oh, that's good. So you can you explain? That is fantastic. You are trying with some other data, right? You have made. You're on mute.
Hi, Javed. Sorry. Yeah. So what I did is actually this data, I just want to improve it further to make it to the complete use of what you have explained now. So what I did is I just put few employees and their date of birth, the designation, joining date, nationality, and the region which they are working.
Yeah.
So I and the visualization, I just put the first donut chart is a count of nationality,
Hmm.
which we can understand the diversification. Then the second chart is the territory of how many, which we can understand how many employees working in each region.
Yeah.
So these are the basic two charts which I have put. So further, I am thinking about the data to like further expand to adding by the payroll details like their salaries, incentives, so that I
So
can.
you for that you know you can have another sheet in the same Excel. Okay, let's do that one. Can that will be very quick. Very good idea. Let's
Okay,
open
so this is
your.
my data. Let me
Hmm.
open it. So this is my data. So I can add it here and refresh the
No,
Power
no,
BI.
no. Let's do now. Let's go into next level. Click on the
Okay.
plus sign, next sheet.
Okay.
And what is the unique ID there? Go back to sheet one.
So I'll
So
just
here,
put use the employee name.
uh,
Will that
uh,
work?
uh, or employee ID is there? No.
So employee ID, I can convert this serial number to employee ID.
Yes, that is always better thing to do. Uh, or maybe you can have another column. Oh yeah, you can convert. You can say that this is employee. You don't need serial number. Better you call it as a employee ID.
So I can rename it here or
Yeah, okay, let's try to do that. Try.
okay.
Go ahead. Okay. Now copy this employee ID entire field.
So entire page I have to copy.
No, no, only one that column. Come to sheet two
Okay.
and paste it here and make salary. So basically, you don't need employee name. Employee ID is the
Yeah. So which we
unique.
can connect to the query, right?
Exactly.
Yeah. Should I apply the total here?
No, that is
No
not
need.
needed. Leave it.
Okay. Okay.
Now save it
Yeah.
and
Done.
then close. Go to your
Okay.
Power BI, and now what you do is again get data. Click on the get data, Excel.
This one, same
Yeah,
file.
yeah.
Sheet
now,
2, right?
yeah, sheet 2 is the one, but click on the sheet 1 also, because you change the now you see the employee ID field is there, right?
Yes.
So now you say load.
So before that, Javed, what is this transform data and load? Like the difference.
Okay.
We will
Okay.
come in the upcoming class, then it's fine.
No, no, next class, not
Yeah,
today.
sure.
Yeah,
Sure,
yeah.
sure. So load. Oh, I did a mistake.
Serial number, the column serial number is not.
Yes, I have
Okay, no, no, no
renamed
problem.
it.
No, 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 don't worry, don't worry. Go back to your
Yeah,
Power BI. What you do is here, I'll tell you.
yeah.
Go to your this sheet 1 and rename it.
So here in the Power BI or in the Excel?
Yeah, in the Power BI, there is a
Okay.
rename fields, no? The sheet 1, right hand side, under the field. And the table name you have sheet 1.
Okay, here.
Yeah, click on the triple dot of the sheet 1. No, sheet 1, and you will see triple dot. Yeah, exactly. And so here there is option to rename.
Yeah.
So you rename it as a something like old or something, whatever you want. Say, okay, close, and say apply changes.
Loading blocked by failures with other queries.
Oh no, then it say discard changes.
So, Javed, is it because like
Or maybe you just
the-
rename the sheet 1. You should rename the sheet 1. Right click there. No, no, no. That's fine. That's fine. Leave it. Leave it. Employee ID. Leave it. So what you can do is rename it employee, and the sheet 2 you rename it as a you know
payroll?
payroll or salary. One more thing I want to tell you that in Excel also
Hmm.
you can select the data, select the entire data, just the data, not the entire thing. Okay, here select this. Yeah, and then you can say format as table on top, the middle section. Come, no, 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 home only. Yes, format as table. So this will, you know, this will treat it as a table.
Okay.
Same thing you can do for payroll,
Okay.
and select the data. This is good thing to do because then it will have a proper tabular structure. It is called a structured data. Now you have two tables, employee and the payroll. Save it, and now bring it in Power BI.
So I will save this and load again, right?
Yeah. Now wait, you see here, table 1,
It's
table
asking
2.
table 1,
Yeah,
2.
and now since you made it as a table, so proper the employee and payroll is there, right? So
Yeah.
uh, now why this table 1 and table 2 is showing? Because you formatted as a table but did never rename the table. I will show you. Just cancel this.
Okay.
Go open the Excel again. After changing the format to tabular, right? Just click inside the cell. Yeah, any cell. On the top, there is a table design, and the name of the table is here. So you have to now name the table as payroll. one is the sheet name, right? And one is the
Yeah.
table name. So better to rename the table. Same thing you do for employee.
So
And
is it fine that we can use the sheet name as table name, or
yeah,
should be
it is
different?
fine. Yeah, it
Fine.
is fine. No problem.
Okay.
Then save and then close and then go to Power BI and get the data. So here it will give you 4 options. Why? Because last 2 is sheet name and first 2
Okay.
is actually table name, right?
Table
now
name.
here you see what it has done. It has given, because it is duplicate, so it has given employee 1.
Yeah.
Payroll
Yes.
2. Okay, so click that.
Yeah. The table or sheet?
Table.
Okay.
Yeah, this one. Okay.
Yeah.
Load. When you load it, say loading blocks. Oh yeah, you basically maybe you can make a new report, not in this one, or maybe you can delete. Yeah, you can remove this one. Uh,
I'll do one thing.
No, fine. No, go. No, let's not go. I'll tell you. Let's resolve this. Go to Power BI. No, go to Power BI.
Okay.
I'll tell you. The problem is this field SL.
This one.
Yeah.
This one.
So in the right hand side, remove that field. You say that delete. Yes. So that means all the places where you have used, delete that. Yeah. And another graph also, another visualization also, click that and delete. In fact, you have to delete
this.
Yes.
Remove this. Yeah, fine.
Okay, now you get the data. So this is a good thing to, troubleshooting, like, how the Power BI behaves.
Yes.
When bringing the data and the columns.
Still let us.
Loading block by failure with the query. Sheet 1, the key didn't match any row in the table. So sheet 1, okay, close here, close. So one more column is.
No, we didn't change any other column.
Sorry?
We didn't change any other column.
Yeah, can you go to the data? Yeah, go to the data.
So remove.
You have sheet 1 and then employee name, nationality, joining territory. Okay, maybe you can delete the sheet 1. Just go select on the triple dot. Yeah,
here.
Delete from the model. Yeah. Yeah, that you can delete. Yeah. Now you get the data. Okay, let's go to the data.
It's stuck.
Oh yeah, it's taking a little bit of time.
Yeah.
Now you click data. So you see here, employee 1 and employee 2. Click on employee. No, click on the employee.
Okay.
Yes. Click on the tape. No, click on. Click on the employee, not arrow key, the name employee one. No, click there. Yes.
Here, employee ID.
No, the data. Where is the data?
So it is not.
Click on the payroll too. So 0 rows. Why it is 0 rows?
Payroll it is showing.
But employee it is showing 0 rows.
Okay, now it's showing.
Okay.
Now it's
It's taking time. All right. So this is your data, right?
Yeah.
And then now today I will introduce you a third topic. The first one was the report, second is data, and the third left hand side third thing is their model.
Okay.
Now you see what it has done.
Yes.
It has
created
a join between these two. And if you click that, it is showing that what is the relationship between employee and payroll. It is employee ID. This is a very smart thing, right?
Yes.
The VLOOKUP thing it has done here automatically.
Yes.
The join has been established between these two tables, employee ID to employee ID. Now you are good to go. So let's go to the reporting. And you will start making your report here. Okay, I will give you a challenge here. I want to see by country or by territory employee count, how many people are working in each country.
Each country, how many? So you need it by chart.
Yeah, this is fine. Territory is showing, and I want to show in front of each country how many employees.
This is fine.
You don't need to bring from payroll. The employee ID is there in employee table also, right?
Okay.
So,
yes.
Yeah. So this now you see what it is doing automatically. It is count. You see, although you are bringing employee ID in the value field, just click on the value field there. You see.
Yes.
What it has done automatically, it has done count, but it is not only count. It can do many things for you. You want sum, average, minimum, maximum, all these aggregate functions.
Okay, got it.
All right.
Yes.
So, yes, that's good. And then let's show total amount of salary in each country in the same.
Okay. So in the same. Okay. Okay. Payroll. No. Okay, so but how this total we can bring?
Yes, okay, that is good. So how to, because there is no total, right? You want total. So what you can do is there is a very good option in Power BI that can you go to the data and click on the payroll. Now you have basic and allowance, right? Two columns are there. You want to add one more column called total, right? Total salary. So there is on top there is an option to add a new column. Click that. Now it is asking you you see blue color column.
Yeah,
right?
correct.
That column is the name you want to give. So select the column thing and replace it with some name. No, not this, not yellow one. No. Click on the new column. No. Yeah, you're okay. It is there also. Now there is a cursor blinking, right?
So, oh yes. So, shall I remove it?
No, wait. Click there. Click there. Just click there. Now, using the arrow key, you go left. So this is the column thing which you will replace. You just replace this column with total salary. Remove column. Remove total salary. Name of the column, total salary. Yeah. Total salary, and then that equals to, after equals to, you give the formula. No, you have to give the formula.
Okay, basic.
What is total salary? The basic plus allowance, right?
Yeah.
So click that, basic plus, this is what you want to do, right?
Yes.
Allowance.
So I was thinking it is like Excel to click and.
Yeah, this is Excel only. Exactly.
Yeah.
You have to do one. The advantage is in Excel you have to drag and drop. Here you don't. You just write one formula on top. Say tick mark. Left hand side there is tick mark, and you are done.
Yes. Good. Good.
Right?
Okay.
So now this is allowing you to add as many columns as you want, and with your own formula.
Okay, fine. So it is not necessary that we have to do this in the Excel file which we have uploaded.
No, that is what the advantage is. In the data source, you don't have to do everything you are doing here in Power BI. Let only the raw data come, all the calculation, and then all things are happening here.
Okay, fine.
Now you go back to your report and bring the
now
total.
I can add total, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
There you go.
Yes.
So you have by country, total of employee ID, how many people are working, what is basic salary total, basic allowance, basic salary, and then allowance, and the total salary. Make sense?
Yes.
Okay. Thanks. I think that was great. I mean, you are doing great thing. So you can unshare your screen if if you are done. Then anyone else?
Yes. I'll unshare it. Thanks.
Anyone else want to share? All right, no problem. So what I'll do, I'll share my screen. Any question here on to the previous screen or previous report? Any question here? Okay, so now the thing is, we are learning in the Power BI that what are the options for me to create the reports, right? Now we know that I can create n number of reports. There is no limitation here, right? And in these reports, I can have multiple visualization in one report. Okay. So, and I can rename these one as per the content of the report. Then we are learning that it is not that data you are bringing from the data source. Yeah, it's not limited to that, but you always have the option of going into table view, looking at the data, and adding any new column which you want on top of this, right? Let me show you one more just now you saw when we were doing with I think who was showing? Lijesh, you were showing or Tencent?
Not
Just
me.
now, Lijesh, you were showing, right? Okay. So just now we saw that I can add any new column here, right? Let me give you one more demonstration. I decided that I want to tag the, you know, maybe some categorization that whichever country or whichever row is more than say 1,000 quantities sold, or yeah, 1,000 quantity. I want to tag it as a, you know, oh no, okay, that's not a good example here, because already the data are there calculated. So let me take an example here of another file. Mm, just give me some time to bring the Excel file here to show you. Okay, let me see this one, customer sales final product. Uh, I'm just trying to see the sample data where I can give you example of, you know, I was having a good example. Um, okay, let me show you sample business data. I'm just taking some sales data, to show you. All right, so let me show you this sample data. Just confirm me you are able to see the data. Okay, thank you. So now this is a sample sales data, right? So let me go through this sheet here. So let me start from here, the customer data, right? So the first sheet is saying that this is customer data, means customer key, customer ID, customer city, all the detail about customer, right? So this customer, city, state, province, Australia, postal code. So this is basically customer master data, right? All these many customers, different country, Australia, Canada, US, you know. Then the next sheet is the product data, saying that this is the product key, SKU, product name, standard cost, color, list price, model, category, subcategory of the product, items, right? And then you have the date data. Date is for like just this table is defining, making a fiscal year, month, full date. They have defined it for the purpose of reporting. Reseller data, okay, this is the reseller key, reseller ID, reseller city. So one is the customer, one is the reseller, right? Their data. Then come the sales data. So this is main data of the sales, right? Sales order line key, reseller key, customer key, product key, and then you have the unit price, discount, total sales amount, total product cost, and then sales amount. Then sales territory data, you have territory, region, country, group. So obviously sales territory key, if it is 1, for example, here in the sales order, you have sales territory key. So it is showing that sales of territory number 5. So there definitely, I have to link it here with this, right? 5 means United States, Southeast. Same, if the sales territory key is saying 6, that what does it mean? 6 means Canada. Like that. Same thing goes for other key, like product key. So this is the sale of product number 349. So product of 349 means if I come to product data, so 349 is this. Basically, it is talking about this product, mountain bike. So this product, right? The detail of the 349 will be found in this one. So like that, I have customer, product, date, reseller. So these are master files, master data, and this is actual sales data, right? Then sales territory data means this is also master file. Let me put it here. And then sales order data. So this is a channel where you are getting the sales order. This is the order number, then which channel you got this order. So if it is saying that sales order line key is this and sales order number is 435659, so here you get this one, right? Sales order line key and sales order, where is that? Order date key, due key, and there must be order sales order line key. Where is sales order? It must be here only, sales order. So line key is this. Oh yeah, this one, sales order line key. So this can be linked to this one, and it can be found that which channel it came through, right? So these are the tables, these are the data inside these tables. So what I'll do is I'll share, let me share this one with you all. I will put in the chat box. As we decided yesterday, we will all work on the same data, so it will be easy for us. So let me put in the chat box. Will it allow me to copy paste? No problem, I will attach. Hmm. So there is a problem with the, okay, let me put it in my Google Drive and send the link. So I need to just upload there. Let me go to the Google Drive. So I'm putting a link. So you guys can click on this link in the chat box and download the file in your local drive. Once you're done, just let me know, giving thumbs up so that I can proceed.
Can you please repeat it? I just missed it, I guess.
Yeah, if you're able to go to the meeting chat, there is a link. Just click on the chat in the meeting and then
No,
click on
I
the link.
just joined now. Like I left and I joined, so I won't be getting that. Can you please share it once again?
Oh yeah, no problem.
Thank you.
Can you see now?
Yeah.
So you click the link and say download. If it is opening, you say file and say download. The file name is this 𝘕𝑑𝑉𝑒𝑟𝑘𝑠ales. I hope all of you got it. Shall I proceed? Okay, thanks, Stanson. You're done. Good. Lijesh.
I need some time. You continue, I will catch it.
Okay. Andrea, what about Andrea?
I'm also just trying it. I can continue with.
Okay, so the point here is that this is the Excel file, Adventure Sales, Adventure Work Sales. So I'll go to the Power BI and click on the new. Okay, so blank report.
Yes, for me it's downloaded now.
Okay, so then you click Power BI blank report, or maybe you can reopen the Power BI.
Okay.
This is the new one. What we have done already, we need to close and start this one, no?
Yeah, you can, or you can just click on the file and here in the new blank report. And then the same thing, import data from Excel. Click here, import data from Excel, and wherever you have downloaded, most probably you have downloaded here in the download folder, Adventure Work Sales, and you say open.
There is a lot of options coming.
Yes, it will. So now, as you can see in my screen, as I told you, that it will be repeating. So this type of thing, like customer data, date data, so you will see date, reseller data, you see reseller. So one is the data, which was sheet name, and in the Excel, if you make it as a table, formatted table, then it is showing. So that's why it is, although it is same, but customer data is now if I click here, this is the customer master, right? Customer data, detail of the customers, but this has been formatted as table, and the name was given, the table name was given customer, just like when Lijesh was doing.
Sorry, Javed, to interrupt. Can you give that link again?
Oh yeah, okay. Can you see now?
Checking the same. Give me some time. You continue, please.
No, what is happening?
Yeah, I got it. I got it. My network is which is so that's why.
Okay. So now the thing is, like, it is giving two times. One is the worksheet in the Excel, and if those worksheets are formatted as table, it will give these tables. So either way, I mean, the preference is that I will select the table one because this is formatted as a table, so it is in a proper structure. But it doesn't matter. Even if I select this one, it will take this, right? So whatever I decide, whether I want to take from worksheet or whether I want to take from table. So let's say I select customer. Okay, click this. I select date. Click this. Product, reseller, sales, sales order, sales territory. So till this much, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 tables, right? 7 tables. So these 7 tables you can select because now these are repeating. These are worksheets. So the same data. After selecting this, now we are talking about 7, not one table. We are talking 7 tables, which are in that. Suppose it is a database, and it is having different tables of master and the transaction table data. Customer master, date master, product master, reseller master, then sales data and sales order data. Now after selecting this 7, you say load. This is where I want to show you what Power BI is doing. That first it is evaluating. Evaluating means it is seeing that what are the data here, what is the, whether the data is right or wrong or garbage data or this. Once it completes, then on the data side, now it is loading. You see here, now it is loading for the data. First it is evaluating, then loading, waiting for the queries, all the tables 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Here it is more, right? So now it is creating connections between each table and then now loading the data to the model. So this is where the whole thing exercise, it is analyzing the data, finding the relationship between each table, and then now it is loading the number of rows, 833 KB, 161 KB, size of the file, this Excel file, right? Then size of the sheets. Then now it is loading the number of 18,000 rows, 1,000 rows, 397 rows, and then all the tables are here. Customer, data, product, reseller, sales order. If I go to table view, I can see the data itself here. Customer, date, product, reseller, sales data, sales order, sales territory. All the data are here. That means from Excel, now these data are here in the Power BI. And then one more thing, model view. This is where I want to explain you today that there is something called data model. All these tables are interrelated with each other, and Power BI has capability to detect the relationship between each table. So now in the center, you see here, let me rearrange, just put it up. Okay, in the center you have sales data, right? Now you have sales data with these different columns. Now this is connected with all these other tables. Okay, how? Now sales data, customer key. What is this customer key? Obviously that customer key is connected with the table called customer with the customer key. So that means in the sales data, it is recording only customer key, and all the detail of the customer, which is customer name, customer phone, customer, country, region, state, all these things are here. The relationship between these two is the customer key. Same thing if it goes like, oh, sales data, items sold, right? So then in that case, it will list down the product key. Now this product key, it will only list key. When I see here, oh, this product key is linked with the product key in the product table. So any information I want about the product, it can bring category, color, price, model, SKUs, reseller key. Okay, this is linked with the another table called reseller. So detail of the reseller can be found here in this table. Then sales order key, it is linked with the sales order line key here. So this is the main transaction table, sales, and these are all master table which are linked with this sales. And the good part is that Power BI is like sales territory key. Okay, what is this sales territory key? It is linked with the sales territory table and by sales territory key, which gives the country, group, region of that sales territory. The only table which is not linked is the date. Okay, so if it is not linked, then I can make it, because here in the sales table definitely there will be a transaction date, right? So if I see that any date fee, okay, why it is not linked is because here in this one it is date and then date key. So anything date key I can link it here. Like for example, in the sales table there is a customer and there is a due date. Okay, so let me go back to the table. I will go to the sales and I can see here that one is the order date and one is the due date. Two date key is there. So order date key is 2017-07-07. Then when I go to the date table, the date key will tell me that okay, 2017-07-07. Let me just search here. 2017-07-07. What is this key? This key means Friday, July 7, 2010. Fiscal year 2018. Month is Saturday, July 1. Full date is this. Month key is this. So one date key can have all these details. So the purpose of date key is to, in the transaction table, you will have only order date key. Even this order date key, what is the type? Order date key is showing here as a whole number. You see here. So this is a number 2017-07-07. But this is linked to the order date key is linked with the date key. And this can give me all these hierarchy of the date, month, year, and all those, whatever I want. So only thing is I have to link order date key to the date key. Okay, so I can go back to the model and I will say that I am interested to link this order date key with date key. This is the date key here. It will establish a relation between sales table and date table on the basis of order date key is linked to the date key. That is the link between these two. I will say save and it will show you this is how the link is established. I'll take a pause and I'll tell you that ask me a question if you're not understanding this. Any doubt, any question? Or maybe you can try your own. If you have downloaded the Excel file, try to do it what I have shown you just now. Just let me know once you are done. I'm sorry, I missed out. Anyone? I mean, are you done? You can unmute your mic, you can ask question if you're not able to do, or if you have done, then please let me know. Okay, Tencent, you're done, very good. Andy also done, okay. Can I proceed, Lijesh?
Yes, one small thing. Actually, this is the third option we are using
Yes, yes.
in the Power BI. Why we are using this? We need to find what is the linking between all these to find that one.
Uh, we are just using it to make sure that all the tables are linked with each other. So this is called data model view. So the model view is I mean, normally Power BI is linking each other, finding the columns which are common between the tables. Then only you will get the data. For example, let's say I'm here in the sales table. Now this sales data is saying that there was a sales order, okay, a reseller key, product key, unit price this, and order quantity this, right? And then it is saying that total sales amount. Now, which product number 322, what is that? How you will know what is this product? Or product number 322, what it is? Then what you will do? Anyone?
We need to go and check the original data.
Yeah, we need to, no, not original. We need to go and check what product master. So we have a table called product master here, which will have for each product key the detail. So if I click here, so I have all these product key. So if I'm saying that, okay, 320, what was the product? 322. So I can go here and find that, okay, 322 is nothing but this one. Where is 322? Where is 322? Product key. I can find here. Okay, 322 is road red 60. This is the product, right? Some bike, road bike. Category is bike, subcategory is road bike, and this is the item, road 650, red color 60. Color is red, price is this, the detail of the product. So that means what is the link between sales data and product table? What is the link, common link? Oh, product key to product key. Make sense? No? Yes?
Yes.
So the link between sales table and the product table is product key. Okay, fine. Now there are many other things in the sales data. Who is the customer? Oh, it's saying customer key. So where I will find, oh, I have a customer master. So there is a key column called customer key. So let me see customer key. Oh, you have customer key here. So for any customer, I can, okay, -1. Who is this -1? Oh, -1 is not applicable. So that means here, this -1 is not applicable, just a cash customer maybe. Okay. Then if I go next, so maybe all these are cash customer. Then customer number, this one 16866. So I can go always and find out who is this 16686. So if I see that one, and I say that, oh, this is the customer. City is Malabar, New South Wales, Australia, 2036. Okay, so the detail of the customer I can find, and what is the link between this customer key in the sales data and the customer table, customer master table. So the common link is customer key. So between this table sales and customer, the link is customer key. Between sales and product, the link is product key. Between sales and territory, the link is territory key, sales territory key. Okay, so each of the master table is linked with the transaction table based on to some key. That is where the information is given here, that, oh, sales data is linked to the sales order by sales order line key. Sales data is linked with the customer table by customer key. Sales data is linked by product key. Sales data is linked by territory table by territory key. Sales data is linked with the date table by date key. So this is a kind of joining the tables so that I can take this data from here, for example, unit price, sales amount. So I can see sales amount, unit price, but if I want to see which is the customer, so here I can see only customer key, which is not a very good thing. So since it is linked to this one, so I can see who is the customer name or customer, state or country or region. So I can take this field, customer name. For each sales data, it will always have customer key. So it can go here and fetch out who is the customer. Is that make sense? Is it okay? You are able to understand this?
Yes.
Any other question, anyone? Okay, now it is time to, so now I am okay, because I found that date was not linked. So I added this link because I know that, oh, there must be some date key. So I found that, okay, this is the date
One
key.
more thing, small one.
Ah,
In that sales order against sales, it's linked starting with 1 and ending with 1. That line is showing, but all other it is showing 1 and the star mark. What is that?
Very good question. So the link is joined, it is depending how many records can be linked to another one. What does it mean? Say for example, customer. Now in this customer table, one customer data, how many times it can appear? Information about a customer, how many times it can appear in this table? No, I'm asking question. How many times or how many number of rows for a customer you will see here in this table? Did you understand my question? Hello? No? Can you hear me?
Yes, but how? I didn't get that. What actually you mean?
Yeah. That's why you can, that's why I'm asking you that, okay, you can, so don't keep quiet, otherwise I will not understand. So, okay, you asked me question. My question was that in the customer table, this is the customer table, any customer, how many times it will be, you will find it here. Suppose this is the customer, Justin Washington. Now, how many times you will see Justin Washington in this table? This is a customer master table.
Yeah, but that we can't predict. We need to sort it and check how many times it is.
Anyone else? Any other answer? Anyone else?
Once.
Please.
It's only, it can be once only.
Yes, perfect. You don't need to sort it out. This is a customer master, so you will make only one time. You will not enter the same customer information multiple times, isn't it? Make sense?
Yes.
Agree? So because this is a customer master, so why you will enter multiple times? You will enter only one time. Suppose you go to any store and make a loyalty card, so they will ask you only once that what is your name, what is your phone number, what is your address, and they will send you the loyalty card. After that, when you're going to any of the branch of the store, they will not ask you again. You have to just show the card and done. So only one record, one time they will enter the information. So customer master will hold only one record. But this customer can order how many times any product?
Multiple.
Yes. Say for example, you created your account on Amazon. Now, just imagine this is Amazon customer master. So in that table, how many times you will see your name? Only one time. You have created your login and password. User login password, done, finish, one time. But after that, when it comes to the sales data, which is this one, and you will keep on ordering. So suppose you order 10 times, so you will be appearing 10 times here, right? So your customer key, which identifies you, that will be appearing number of times you ordered. Suppose you ordered 20 times, it will appear 20 line, the multiple line, many line, right? So that means the customer itself can, in this table is one. but the same customer, which is customer key, okay, now this customer key, customer ID or customer key can appear multiple times here in the sales, because one customer can order multiple times. Agree? That is clear? This much part you are clear what I am saying?
Yes.
Now coming to this model, that you know what is the relation between these two tables? One, two, many. Star means many. That what does it mean? That here in this table it will be one time, only once this customer can happen, but it will, in this table, this customer key can happen many times. So if you go to property, from sales table, okay, to customer table. So from sales, this customer key, what is the cardinality? Many, means here it will happen many times. The customer key, because suppose this customer ordered 5 times, it will be having five records. So another customer ordered 50 times, it will have 50 records. But here in the customer table, that customer, which is customer key, can be only one. It cannot be 50 times, because one customer will have one record of information in this table. That is why the relationship is many to one, means from this side, from the sales side, many, and that is represented by a star. Many means star, one means here one. So this is the relationship. So in all cases, if it is you're talking about product, so obviously in the product, one product will happen one. So here it is one. Here that product can be bought by many people. So number of times it was sold, it will appear. Make sense?
Yes.
Anyone else? Please ask question. This is very good question and very good concept. The relationship. This is called cardinality. So in interview, they might ask you about this relationship, that how tables are joined, what is one to many, what is many to many, what is many to one. There are 3 types of cardinality: one to many to many, in fact 4 types. One to one, sometimes there is one to one, then one to many, then many to one, many to many. So it can exist between 2 tables, this type of relationship. And the Power BI has already detected what type of relationship it is. Alright, so now coming back to the report section. So let's try to make a report quickly. Now this is a good data. So I have here the sales amount, right? So I will click sales amount. So it is giving me sales amount, total sales amount, 100 million, which doesn't make any sense. That what is this? So then let me make it like divide into date. So since I already have this order date here, right? Order date, and this order date is linked with the date calendar, date table. Order date to the date key, order date key, date key, and then that means whatever value here is linked here, and I can get this date. So if I drag something from here, it will be actually representing this order date key. So now what I'll do is, from here I can bring the date in the x-axis. This is not very good, so I'll remove day, month, and say year. So that's total sales by year. Okay, this is good, total sales by year. Okay, then let me try to make it again, total sales amount. And let me make something by country. So now the sales is here. Then I see that there is something called sales territory key. So now this sales territory key is linked with the sales territory. So anything I bring from here, actually it is representing this one. So I can bring from here the country. All right. So this is sales by month, sales by year, sales by country. Okay. Maybe you can represent it in a different way, maybe line chart. And you can have country in the legend, and you can have year in the x-axis. So now the sales by year and by country. So each color is representing different country. And obviously from the graph itself, you can quickly say that United States sales is very high compared to any other, right? Every time, every year, United States sales is higher than any other country. So this is called line chart. So this is the situation when you want to analyze by time graph with a different category. So two things are involved here: sales by year, and then also differentiating between the country. So probably you can use this line chart. That's a good representation. And then you can say that let me analyze the sales amount again. I'm not touching the quantity. Let's say sales amount again, but I want to do it by product category. So I have product key here. All the detail of the product, whether this product key which is here, if I come back here, product key, then I can get category, color, price, list, subcategory, everything here. So then I can say, whatever I bring it here, let's say product category, or maybe I can represent it in the pie chart, donut chart, and say category in the legend. So this is how the product category is representing the sales. Bikes are the highest sales, 94%, sorry, 86%. Then the components, then the clothing, then accessories. Same figure, sales amount, total sales by year, total sales by year in different country, total sales by category, what type of product category it is selling, you know. Again, let's try to do here one more chart I will introduce here. Let me do what? Tabular. And I will make it here sales amount. This is the total 109 million sales amount. And let me bring by category. Then let me bring subcategory. Okay, accessories. In the accessories subcategory, then so it has divided into category and so you have bikes. Under bike, mountain bikes, this much sale. Road bikes, this much sale. Touring bikes, this much sale. You can represent like this, or maybe this is not a very good representation in the tabular. Then you can summarize it. Maybe we can try it out here like this. So this is the category. So when you have two categories and subcategory, two groups, probably the stacked chart is better, right? But if you have one dimension by year, so normal. But when you have two things, by category and by subcategory, then you can use a stack chart. So this is what the difference of the visual charts you're using. Make sense? Any question here? And obviously you can explore. Suppose this is a chart here, I can click here and I will always explore. You need to explore this one on your own. Format your visual, this one. When you click format your visual, you have lot of options, lot of options. If I click on x-axis, the values, probably I want to display the value here. Display unit is auto, title is auto, maybe data label I can make it on. Just watch what will happen here. So if I make it on, oh, this is good. 217, 12 million. Although it is very difficult from here, so now directly it is showing me the data. 12 million, 31 million, 43 million, 24 million. Probably I can do something more. Click here, apply to all series, label density, okay, fine. Values, maybe color. I can change the color and see how it looks like. Change something, maybe change the color into pink. Yeah, so it changes the color. So maybe change it to blue or black or whatever. Let's do this. Purple, bold, like this. So these are the formatting thing, which is very generic. I mean, you just keep on clicking, try to see how it looks like, what it looks like, background, this, that. Don't worry, just explore. Just keep on clicking and see that what is the difference, how it looks like. By that experience, by that practice, you will master the format. I mean, it is not a very qualified thing to say that I know formatting, but it is essential. To make a very good report, you need to know very good formatting, right? So that is where, this is the place where you do all this kind of thing. Okay, say the columns, the color, maybe you can try out this one, the modeling. If you click, no, what is that, modeling or view? So maybe you can try view. I can try another one. So the whole color theme changes, this one, or you can try it out here. So if I try out maybe this, the whole color theme. So there are a lot of themes here which you can use whatever you like, or you can just try for the practice. Different themes are here, like themes, the background themes and color themes. So there are ready-made color themes you can use. Okay, so yeah, this is what so what I want you to do this week is, you have this data, you have this Power BI thing, you know how to import, you know how to use these different visuals, and now you have enough data. Try to, don't worry about this, like just do a drag and drop. Try to see as much possible as you can. Try everything what you can. There is something called, very good one, let me before closing, let me show you. Yes, there is one very good visual which is called card. So this card is something like this. It is taking only one value, so only one field, right? So let's say I will take amount. So sales amount. So total 109 million sales amount. Okay. So automatically it is doing sum. When I bring the sales amount, it is doing sum of the sales amount. See, this is what intelligent is. It is doing automatically sum. It is not doing count. In the last time when Lijesh was doing count of employee, here it is doing sum of sales amount. So intelligent, right? And then I can rename it. Just let us rename it. Rename for this visual. 109 sales amount, right? Like this. And maybe it is too big. I can go to formatting and then make it ready, and probably I can put it like this, and I can go general format, maybe effect, visual border on, maybe shadow on. Let me do color background. Let's say, okay, this is too dark, not very good. Let's say something like what? Anyways, I mean, let's say, okay, this one. So this is called cue card. Very, very nice one. You know, this 1, 2, 3. Now this cue card I can copy once I'm ready with the visual, means all the formatting. Copy this visual, right click, come back to the Control V, make a copy, and remove the sales amount, and I will say that maybe customer, number of customers. So let's say here customer key, right? Customer key 121,000, right? Count of customer key, which is wrong. Obviously I should not take from sales, so I want a unique, right? So I can take from customer master because it is already linked. So I want to just say how many total customers. So this is giving me, since it is not a this thing, I should bring customer ID. So it is saying first, right? So no need of first, let it count of distinct customer. So 18,000 customer, total I have 18,000 customer. Total sales I have 109 million. Then right click, copy this visual, make a copy, and then come to this, and let's say by product, how many product I have. So instead of customer count, let's say product key, 397 products. So this is the key. Overall, like, or you know, anything you want, how many resellers, how many customers, how many product key. So all these big figures, or maybe instead of this one, let me bring here the total product, unit price, unit discount. Where is that? Cost. I want to save cost. So let's go to the sales here, and in the sales you have here unit price and then product cost. You see 413. So total product cost is 413 and sales amount is 419. So there is a cost and there is a 9. There is an amount. So this is total product cost and this is total sales amount. So I can, you know, I can add a column, new column, where I can say very easily margin equals to sales amount minus total product cost. So this column, new column, I am adding this minus this. So I have this margin, right? Is it correct? What is this? 419 minus, oh, okay. So $6 margin, okay. So this, I have created a new column called margin. So if I come back, so then in this, I say total product cost, right? Bring it here. So you have sales amount. Maybe I can rename it. Click the down arrow key, rename for this one, and you say product cost. So 109 million sales amount, 97 million product cost. Then again I can copy and paste, and here remove the cost and bring the sales margin. Rename. So this is a very high level figure. 109 million total sales, 97 million product cost, 13 million margin, profit margin, these many customers, and then you have the data here, that sales data. How is that? Guys, you need to talk. Tell me. Make sense? Nothing? Not understanding? Anyone? Okay. Any question? Or it is too much?
I think we need to try it by ourselves in this week. So
Yes. You're right. I know. So yes, go. Just now, this is good enough for the week. Try to recreate the whole thing with yourself, whatever I showed you today. No matters you understand, no understand. Trying is the best thing. Practice. What I want you to first thing learn is usage. Then we will enter into more conceptual part from the next week. So, but this week, try to practice as much possible about the formatting, the coloring, the visuals, different types of the visuals, bringing the columns, making the format and all this. This is just a practice. I mean, it doesn't need any concept. All these are practicing, right? But from the next class, we will be entering into the more conceptual part and more complex data analysis, our Power BI reporting. Okay. Okay, then I think we are good enough for today. Then all the best. Happy weekend, and let's meet next week, same time, Saturday, 11:30. Okay, thank you. Thanks everyone. Bye.
thank you. Bye.
Thank you.
Bye. Bye all.